Hello, my name is Rachel Lynch. I'm a junior nursing student here at Cedarville, and I just wanted to share a little bit about how the Lord has started me on a path to gratitude. So the summer before my freshman year here at Cedarville, I was struggling a lot with just being thankful for little things in life. It was almost like I felt like anything that I did that wasn't reading the Bible or wasn't praying or wasn't worship wasn't directly glorifying God with my words or with my actions. For some reason, probably just the devil getting in my head, I thought that those things didn't matter. So when my family would invite me to play a board game with them or have a movie night or even to go out to a park or watch fireworks, anything that would normally be considered as enjoyable, I would feel this guilt deep down for doing those things because I felt like I could be doing more glorifying things instead of wasting my time on those things that were just what I viewed as being earthly. And I struggled a lot through that time in just enjoying life because I thought the only things that I really was allowed to enjoy had to be absolutely God-centered. And I didn't really realize at the time that living your life in a God-centered way is possible as you enjoy those things. So something that the Lord used to bring me out of that hard time was a book called 1,000 Gifts. And this book taught me about how to live fully right where I was. So even though I wasn't yet a missionary in a foreign land, or I wasn't in ministry at a church, I could still glorify God just as much right where I was, in my house, or at an ice cream shop, or outside. So this book taught me that the word grace in the Bible is charis, and giving thanks is a word called eucharisteo. And that this word was found in a lot of verses, but in particular, one that struck me was the fact that on the night he was betrayed, Jesus took the bread and the cup and gave thanks. And that word is used in that give thanks phrase of that verse. So even on the night that Jesus Christ was betrayed into the hands of sinners, and even on the night right before his crucifixion, he still gave thanks to the Lord. And he was still faithful and being obedient. And that really meant a lot to me, to hear from Jesus Christ and the fact that he was able to give thanks even for the hard things. So through this book, I learned just to look for small things to be grateful for. Instead of kind of dismissing them as, oh, this is earthly. No, this is something beautiful that God made. So I would look at a sink full of soap suds when I was washing dishes, and I would see the beautiful rainbow crescents of the bubbles, or I would see a sunrise and notice just all the beautiful color gradients that were happening in the sky. So that book totally changed my perspective, and it allowed me to kind of unwrap each gift that God has given as a gift. And when you unwrap that gift and give it a name, it really helps in being satisfied in the Lord and knowing that you're pleasing him with what he has given because you're giving it back to him. So I just want to encourage you that when things can seem monotonous or day-to-day life in school just can seem meaningless and the small things that you do seem like they don't matter, I would ask you to walk this path with me and to just find those small things that you can give back to the Lord, the gifts that he gives, unwrap them and give them back to him and say, thank you.